I'm on top of the world, yeah. Woo, woo, I burned down my house and built it up again. I burned it down twice just for the fun of it. So much money, I don't know what to do with it. Don't pick up my phone, ain't no worth the time. I got me in at a bar. So much love, the whole thing feels like a lie. I don't need nobody, I don't need nobody, I don't need nobody, don't need nobody, I don't need nobody, I don't need nobody.
This was my introduction to Angelina Jordan singing live back in July of 2022. This is a new cover that nobody in the audience had ever heard before, and just blew us away. And then all throughout the concert, it's just one superb song after another. And recordings just don't do justice to how good this concert sounded. And since then, at every opportunity I've had to see a concert, I've flown, thousands of miles to go and see her. I mean, she's that good. And now she has a new concert coming up on September 20th at the Alex Theater in Glendale, California. And I think that any music lover, whether you're familiar with Angelina Jordan or not, you really owe it to yourself to see this musical phenomenon. I mean, I just think she's really unique and is going to go down in history.
Well, you can cry me a river, cry me a river. I cried a river over you. Now you say you're so well, you can cry, cry, cry me a river, 'cause I cried a river over.
Obviously, I'm saying this as a huge fan of Angelina Jordan, but I'm trying to not be subjective here. I'm not saying that you should like Angelina Jordan because I subjectively like her. I'm going to be, throughout this video, providing testimony from others that indicates that there really is a phenomenon going on here. And I'm saying that you owe it to yourself to see history being made. I think that if you go into this not knowing anything about Angelina Jordan, there's a very good chance that you would come out as a big fan. And you might even say that, she's the best you've ever heard.
She's 9 years old. It's like, I've seen a lot of young singers, but she is like...
Look her up on YouTube?
Yeah. Angelina Jordan singing What a Difference a Day Makes. It's beyond.
So these are my top 5 reasons why I think you owe it to yourself to go and see this musical phenomenon.
We're like 5 words in, and I'm trying to keep my eyes dry. I'm trying. It's not working.
Okay, number 1 is simply that she's the best performer that I and many others have ever heard live. And if you have seen a few recordings of Angelina Jordan, or even if you've seen a lot of recordings of Angelina Jordan, you're not getting the full picture. These recordings just don't do justice to the richness and texture in her voice, and just the emotion that she conveys.
I found a thrill to press my cheek to, a thrill that I have never known. Oh yeah, yeah, you smile, you
guys. I'm losing it over here. I am losing it.
So number 2 is even in concerts that have some audio issues, like after that first concert I went to, the second one I went to was her Portsmouth concert, her first headlining concert in the U.S. last September, and there were definitely some issues with the sound, band not having enough practice, mixing, acoustics. But even so, there were these transporting moments. You can almost, so far every concert I've been to, it's been like that. There's some transporting moment of just some song that is just so good. It's like, am I really hearing this? And for me and a lot of others on this concert, it was Unchained Melody. The number 3 reason is that Angelina Jordan has said there's going to be new songs introduced in this concert. Now, there's nothing like hearing a new song from Angelina Jordan. Her songwriting ability is very, very good. And judging from the last new song that we have, that's kind of out unofficially, Bad Valentine. If the new songs are anywhere near the level of that song, which is, one of the best performances I've ever heard from anyone, anywhere.
That has to be one of the best live performances I've ever heard in my life. That has to be one of the best voices I've ever heard in my life. That has to be one of the most daring and just spunky, fun yet dirty, raunchy almost, songs I've heard. And it has to be one of the most inspiring performances in terms of what it's going to become that I've ever heard. Monumental.
That's in itself a really good reason to see the show, these new songs. Now, they might come out shortly before the concert, or you might be seeing, you might get the chance to be the first people to ever hear these songs, that at least some of them could go on to become big hits, or at least, critically acclaimed.
Not a broken hearted, I sing for you.
How did you guys like it? You guys are the first to ever hear it, so.
Reason number 4 is the theater is a small venue, seating capacity like about 1,400, and the closer you can get to Angelina Jordan, the better. And we don't know how long it's going to be, that it's still going to be easy to see Angelina Jordan in these small, intimate venues. And finally, reason number 5 is the possible participation of Toby Gad. Toby Gad is a songwriter and music producer. He's won Grammys. He's produced several, big hit songs, such as If I Were a Boy, made famous by Beyonce, and John Legend's biggest hit, All of Me. And he has been working with Angelina Jordan for some time now. he talked about that he's already recorded 8 songs with her.
This is an artist on Universal Republic in America, and I worked with her when she was 16, and I thought, oh my God, best voice ever, best artist I've ever worked with, and I did 8 songs with her in a very short time.
And we know that this collaboration of Angelina Jordan and Toby Gad has been very fruitful. They really seem to mesh well together. We know that from the 2 songs we already have from them. Angelina Jordan's version of If I Were a Boy, and the aforementioned song Bad Valentine. Just absolutely insane vocal performance. You know, it has these monster runs in it that are kind of the headline feature, but then just all throughout it just has a superb jazzy singing, jazzy, emotional, full of grit and sass singing, and you know, it's very likely that she will sing that song at the concert, whether Toby is involved in or not. And you know, she could sing a lot of these other songs that she's co-written with him. I mean, definitely if he's involved, but just you know, even if Toby isn't there, there's still at least that song, Bad Valentine. That alone might be worth the price of admission.
I stood you up on that time, gave you no reason why. Decided I got you off without a tear in my eye. I head too high when I saw you on some table for 2. I knew one.
So I'm getting super emotional because I talked about how proud I was for her with If I Were a Boy, and she's arrived. And here, now she's got what I believe to be an original. And all the makings, all the stage, all the setup to actually go big. What we're witnessing right here is that one special moment, that one special time in you know, that is life-changing for a generation. This song is going to be played by millions. Mark my words. How can it not be?
So those are my 5 reasons. I'm giving you the information here about how to get tickets. As has been a pattern with Angelina Jordan, you know, there's not as much publicity as I would like about this concert, so I'm just doing my part here. So really, again, you owe it to yourself to go there, even if you don't know who Angelina Jordan is. You know, whatever genre of music you like, whether you like jazz or pop or country. So I just urge you, I think it's, you know, historically important. So this is Chris Walker with the Big Angie Fan Channel saying aloha from Hawaii, and hope to see you in Glendale on September 20th.
If I'm on fire, am I so deep in love when I dream of dying? I never feel so alive.